jump right into Road to Ruin so we can finally get our lovely, delicious box gem from this level. So as we warp on into a Road to Ruin here, it's a completely different segment to the level. And you know what? I realize that I tell a lie. I said Air Crash is the only level in the franchise which has two special routes, but this level does actually. It also has a secret entrance area and a death route, so it actually has the same things as Air Crash, a secret entrance and a death route. So isn't that kind of interesting? However, this secret entrance area isn't as long as the one in Air Crash, nor as interesting, to be perfectly honest. And we've got these heads here that follow you, and then, whoa, a lot of boxes. I think this is like the most boxes in one place in like the whole series. But anyway, there's actually a TNT hidden in these boxes, so you want to be careful. Here's what we're going to do. There's a TNT. Alright, watch our box count. 32 boxes, and I'm stuck in a wall. How did this happen? I didn't mention it for a few seconds there, but I am stuck in a wall. Can I get out? Oh, okay. For a minute there, I thought I was going to have to exit the level and go all the way back to digging it and do the secret entrance again and everything, but no, that was weird. I sort of clipped through the wall. But anyway, 32 boxes already. You can blow up so many boxes using that TV hidden in there. TNT, I mean, not TV. What am I talking about? Anyway, that's the end of the secret entrance, and here's where we rejoin the beginning of the level. So you can do a glitched height jump with a spin to get over this gap and get the box gem on your first visit here, but well, obviously I can't spin, so this is the legit way of doing it. The way you're supposed to do it, as it were. Of course, not the way that it's done in speedruns, because speedruns are speedruns, gotta go fast, like Sonic. Anyways, enough of talking about the secret entrance and all that. Well, actually, no, not enough. I just want to say I'm a little bit disappointed by how short and simple it is. I mean, the one in Air Crash was quite short and simple too, admittedly, but it did have some stuff going on, you know, like some nitros to avoid, and you know, those special lives you get by bouncing on top of those boxes, which was quite an interesting little optional challenge. But yeah, not so much in this level. It's a bit disappointing, really. It's not worth having to go through the whole level twice anyway, so I usually just do the glitched high jump and, you know, get there early, but it's a pretty damn annoying glitched high jump to have to do, because if you mess it up, you die, and then if you die, you can't access the death route, so you have to exit and re-enter the level. It's very annoying. This Road to Ruin, honestly, probably be like the most annoying level in the game for me. That's why I'm not that much of a fan of this level, just because of pulling off that glitched high jump is so annoying. I mean, strictly speaking, you know, not worrying about annoying glitched high jumps and losing the death route and all that, this level is actually pretty damn good, pretty well designed and all that. And I already mentioned how I quite like the bonus with this little gimmick of having the exclamation crates that will activate one another, as we're about to see any moment now as we enter the bonus 67 boxes. We're doing quite well. So, in we go, and here they are again, the exclamation mark crates, which we can then hit and keep going on with the level. So, ooh, get on there, get on there, mate. And last one, there we go. And it activates all this, and we get a life out of this box. You always get a life out of that box. And then these crates at the end in the easy stacks. Fun little entertaining bonus, as I said last time. This is the like I said last time as well. This is the good way of doing a simple bonus, unlike the freaking eel deal. It's so boring. I can't even describe how boring the eel deal's bonus is. Really, it's a good level, but the bonus is the weakest part. It really is. Anyway, back to the level. We've got the rotating heads with their fire and all that again, and whoosh. That's satisfying, just skidding through 3 boxes in a row like that. Not gonna lie, I was a little bit worried I might go off the edge though there. Anyway, we come along here, and boom, 89 boxes. I didn't really mention it last time, but once again, the end of level area is a huge building, and unlike in like the polar bear levels or Snow Go, it's not a really wide building, it's just a really tall building. Like, you can just about see the top of it silhouetted up there. Like, I'm not sure why it's so tall in the Ruins levels, compared to the other ones where it's quite wide as opposed to tall. But I rather like it. It looks really cool, like it's just soaring up into the sky like a skyscraper. Like a skyscraper of sorts. Anyway, 89 boxes. And we have our lovely, delicious clear gem for breaking those 89 boxes. And with that, we've actually completed the third warp room. That's our final gem we need for the third warp room, the box gem from Road to Ruin. So there it is. It kind of clips into the crystal there, or maybe you can just see it through the crystal. I don't know. The crystal doesn't look like it's translucent, so I don't know. It's kind of tricky to tell. Oh, what's this? We're getting a cutscene. I think this is 17 crystals, actually.
I'm having so much time. Cortex has almost completed the new space station.
Crash is a moron, so he doesn't know not to trust him. So it's kind of a fruitless effort there, Coco. I kind of have to beat this game, you know. I kind of have to gather the crystals to beat this game. What do you want me to do? Just sit here in the warp room doing nothing? What are you talking about? We'll just sit here and watch idle animations for the rest of my life. Yeah, that's the way I want to spend it. 60 years of sitting here watching idle animations. That's the rest of my life. Anyway, here we go. So, plant food, yellow gem and clear gem. 2 clear gems for Sewer later. Again, the gems quite close to one another, almost clipping, like in Road to Ruin. 1 clear gem for Bear Down, 2 clear gems for Road to Ruin, and 1 clear gem for Unbearable. So, pretty interesting overall. Definitely an interesting warp in the way it has a color gem plant food, but it doesn't have a special route, whereas Unbearable has a special route, but it doesn't have any second gem. And then you've got Bear Down having its secret exit and all that, so it's pretty interesting. Warp room on the secret entrance, of course, in Road to Ruin, and Yellow Gem route Sewer later. Pretty much every level in this warp room has something sort of interesting and special to it, which is, you know, pretty cool. Pretty damn cool, I must say. I must admit. But there we go, leaving the 3rd warp room for the final time. Goodbye, 3rd warp room. I shall miss you. Yes, I shall miss you. Anyway, with that, as we can see, there's our crystal and double clear gems that we got from digging it being returned to the warp room. And with that, we're actually moving on to level 18, Cold Hard Crash. As you can probably tell by the snow out the front and the crystals as well, and the level name pun. Oh my god, that pun is so bad, it's amazing. This is going to be the 3rd snow or ice mountain level of the game, level 18. We haven't seen one of these for a while. Last one was Snowbiz, all the way back at level 6. We had Snow Go at level 2, Snowbiz level 6. That's quite close to each other, but then all the way here at level 18 till we get to our next snow level. But here it is, Cold Hard Crash. And we got these little pillars here, which collapse if you stand on them for too long. But they're not really a big deal, you can get over them pretty quickly, so that's a new addition to this level. And we've already got Vulnerability, which is pretty useful. Now this section can be kind of annoying for the unskilled, getting all the boxes up here, but with Invulnerability, of course, it's quite easy, because you can just run through and break all of them like that, so no big deal at all. Go along here, any seals? No. Oh, don't want to get stuck on the wall like that. Anyways, along we go. I don't think there's going to be any force spins in this level, so it's just nice and leisurely. I say leisurely, a lot of people consider this level the hardest one in the entire game, but for me it's leisurely because, of course, having to deal with force spins is the hardest part of these run-throughs, aren't they? Anyway, more falling icicles, no big deal. And these boxes up here, you don't want to let the top boxes stay intact, otherwise you're not really going to be able to reach them. And then you'll have to kill yourself, and killing yourself is going to be a bit of an issue, as I'll discuss a little bit more later. Anyway, there's the boxes, and pretty early bonus here. Interesting little entrance area to the bonus. It's these little drops off these little platform edges of bumper fruit. It's quite interesting, I rather like it. Nice little touch. So it's the little things, again, it's the little things. Just let the TNT blow all that up. Lots of TNT in this bonus, lots of TNT. Now this is where we come to the BS moment. Remember that those 2 annoying, slightly hidden off the camera boxes in the secret route and Unbearable? Well, we're cranking it up to 11. There is a secret box hidden up here of these crates. You'd never know. You'd never know. You'd never see it. The bonus doesn't tell you if you've broken all the boxes within it. You could spend all your time going through this level, and then you'll get to the end and you're missing 1 box, which is extremely annoying considering how hard this level is for most people. So yeah, kind of crappy game design if I'm perfectly honest. But indeed, there are 31 boxes in this bonus. Not 30, always remember, the 31. The 31. Cold Hard Crash, 31 boxes, 31, and then you're done. There you go, that's how I remember that rhyme. 31, and then you're done. Look how wide this little bonus platform is to not let us go back in. It's pretty interesting. Anyway, going along here, and oh, we've got a porcupine to deal with. This is going to be tricky, I think. Nope, not tricky. Just sort of skid into that, and then we can get rid of our porcupine friend. He'll hit that box for us, yes. So that activates some metal crates up ahead, but no big deal. No big deal. Oop, can't belly flop that. Got to skid through it. We're going to get invulnerability again here. It's going to be convenient, of course, as we go up. Got ourselves 70 boxes already. A lot of boxes in this level. A lot of boxes. And look at that. Checkpoint. And death route. Yes, 2 levels in a row with a death route. Nuts, isn't it? Completely nuts. We have one digging it, now we got another one here in Cold Hard Crash. Well, you saw a level had 2 gems, so you had to know there was something like this in here. Anyway, this is a pretty tricky death route overall. Okay, that thing wasn't going down. That had me scared for a minute. Anyway, the annoying thing about this death route is you actually have to go through it backwards. So if the backtracking and digging it wasn't enough, ha ha ha, I've got to deal it again here in Cold Hard Crash, because you can see there's boxes in the death route yet again, so you'll have to backtrack. However, I'm not actually going to backtrack on this first attempt, because there is another annoying game design aspect of this level. Just use our vulnerability to go through all these boxes. And here we are at the end, and there's our gem, and the gem forces you to drop down to a later part of the level, which is annoying, so we have to kill ourselves, and then we go back to here. So the thing that's annoying about it is you can't get that gem without falling down there, and if you fall down there, there's no way of getting back up, and if there's no way of getting back up, there's no way of getting the box gem. So you have to go through the death route once to get the gem, kill yourself, go through it again to get all the boxes, backtrack to get back to the main path of the level, and then run through the rest of the level to get the box gem. It's crazy. This level is insane. And then it has that one box in the bonus that's cryptically hidden just to screw you over if you actually manage to pull everything else off. This level, it's so cruel. It's like, this has to go down in history as perhaps the cruelest level in the series. Coolest level. Well, it could potentially be the coolest level. It is a nice level after all. Yeah, the coolest and the cruelest. That's the official title. Cold Hard Crash, the coolest and the cruelest. Man, that's brilliant. I'm actually happy with myself for coming up with that one. That's awesome. I'm just gonna let my ego run a little bit here for coming up with that. I'm bloody brilliant, bloody brilliant, bloody brilliant. That's how you describe me. All right, now I've gotten my egomania satisfaction out of the way. I can actually get back to talking about what the hell this path is. This path, it's not actually that tricky once you get used to it. It's just the fact that you have to backtrack through it that can be kind of annoying. Whoa, oh, I got hit. Oh, no. Tip for you, if you ever want to get rid of your momentum because you're about to run into danger, belly flop. That's how you get rid of it. As you saw, I belly flopped right before hitting those spikes, which would have been awful, obviously. Don't fall off the edge here either, if you need to belly flop. But anyway, there's an exclamation mark crate, and it activates an outline crate a little earlier in the death route. At least by blowing up that nitro, it's out of the way here. I would have liked to keep that Aku Aku though, definitely. It's a bit of a shame. Anyway, along we go up here, over this. Now be careful of the cycle-based logs, because remember, they're just doing their own thing. And I died, because I forgot the porcupine was there. Really should have gotten rid of those porcupines, shouldn't I? That was foolish of me. Foolhardy. Foolhardiness. That's me. That's me incarnate in 2 words. Foolhardiness. Alright, let's try this once more. If I don't get it this time, well, I'll start making some cuts. I'm just going to ignore those boxes for now. I can come back to get them. Alright, skid through them. Skid through them. There we go. Don't have to worry about them when we're backtracking through here. Oh yeah, I also didn't say, but we have an Aku Aku here in a crate that doesn't look like there's one in it. It's a plain clothes Aku Aku, if you will. Anyways. Oop, there we go, through there. So let's try and not get hit in these nitros this time. Let's try and be really awesome and amazing at this game and not actually get hit. There we go. Now that's what we call them skills. Dem skills, boy. Alright, no, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to, okay, no, oh, alright, that was pretty hilarious, I must admit. Oh my god. I was trying so hard not to go off the edge that I just completely screwed myself. At least I didn't die, and I forgot about that nitro when I died. What is this performance? Honestly, what is this performance? This is hilarious. I shouldn't even make any cuts. This is just too good to cut. It's ridiculous. Let's try this one more time. Come on. This is so doable. It's totally doable. I do it all the time, and without dying too. So the fact that I'm dying like 3 times now is starting to get a bit tiresome, I must admit. Alright, come on, down we go. Bam. 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 Again, we got the mirror and the ice in the background there. Still love it. Still looks great. Aku Aku still isn't reflected in it. It's pretty hilarious. It's his witch doctory magic that prevents him from being reflected in the mirrors. Either that or he's a vampire. I mean, you know, choose your poison pretty much. Alright, there we go. Okay, this time. Boom, there we go. So I took a hit. That was pretty incompetent. No! No! Oh, why? I'm such a moron. I'm such a moron. Why? I'm so bad. I'm so terrible. I'm so flippin' terrible. Oh my god. Alright. Let's try it again. Come on, I know I can do this. I know this is doable. It's gotta be doable. Of course it's gotta be doable. I've done it about 1,000,000 times before. It's not even made harder by no spin rules. Literally, this is the same difficulty as it usually is. It's pretty hilarious though. Pretty hilarious. Alright, this time. I feel it this time. I'm feeling it. I'm gonna predict the future. I'm gonna prophesy. Okay, maybe I'm not feeling it anymore. The fact that I just took that hit. Oh boy. Alright, hit it. No, don't go off the edge. That's another annoying thing, how wide the gap is over the edge there. You can so easily accidentally go over the edge, it's ridiculous. I swear like everything in this level is just designed to be insanely cruel. Just insanely cruel. I think I might have it this time, we're past the toughest bit. Just don't act like a moron, basically. If that's even physically possible for me. Alright, there we go, these boxes. Should have, what, 89 I think after this. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna have 89. And there was 89 boxes in Road to Ruin, which we just did in the previous thing. Because the secret exit to it was in the previous level. How's that for coincidence? I like finding coinky dinks like that within box counts. No, you do not. That was so close. Alright, let's build some momentum and actually not get crushed. There we go. Alright. And there we have it. Don't die on the last nitro. That would be humiliating. Alright, and there we go. The one death route in the game that you absolutely have to backtrack through. Although you might backtrack through the death route and digging it, and there's a later level that you have to backtrack part way through the death route. This game's pretty insane when it comes to getting all the gems, in all honesty. Anyway, here's a fun bit of the level where we just go down some slopes. Look at this. Good old-fashioned fun. And then, whoop! That is literally one of the most satisfying things in this entire game, not even exaggerating. Sliding off that last slope and breaking all those boxes in one fell swoop, it feels amazing. Words cannot justify the exact feeling of it. Anyway, we're already at over 100 boxes. Needless to say, this level is pretty nuts when it comes to boxes. More nuts than you might even care to think, but we'll see that when we get to the final box count. Anyways, I really don't want to die now, because if I die now, I'll have to do the entire death route all over again. That's right, they have not yet given us a checkpoint. That is how cruel this level is. There is not yet a checkpoint we've gotten. Bloody hell, this level. It's nuts, it honestly is. Cold Hard Crash. Hard is in the level name for a reason, I'll tell you that much, my friends. Alright, and then, oh no, that was so close. Oh my god, that scared the living crap out of me. I've never been so scared of a penguin in my life. Usually I wouldn't even be this scared, it's just knowing what's at stake here. Alright, here we go. Like, even knowing what's at stake usually when I'm just playing this game casually, I wouldn't even be worried. But because, you know, Let's Play curse and all that, now I'm worried. Anyway, I did get a checkpoint now. They finally put one in. Jeez, Naughty Dog. How generous of you. Anyway, ton of Wumpa Fruit in these boxes. Whoop, there we go. Get him. I do find it quite fascinating how long this level is. The fact that it has, like, you know, really extensive side-scrolling segment here. That even has, you know, like, sort of split up into two parts before the ice slopes in the middle and after them. Anyways, get out of there. And you got these little alcoves with ice physics in them. Got to be careful with the nitros here. Definitely very careful. Do not spin here. You will die. Obviously, I think you'd have to be a moron to spin in there. But to be honest, I'm a bit of a moron, so I wouldn't put it past me. And whoa, little life you can get for some extra skills. But we're already at 99 lives, so it's not really like it matters. Anyway, here we go. So this is where the death route drops off. So yes, if you do actually finish the death route, you can't get the box gem because it drops you here, and you can't backtrack because you can plainly see you can't go back. So yes, you do have to backtrack through the death route, and you have to go through the death route one regular time to get the gem. Like it's just, it's so ridiculous, this level. It's when I actually have to talk about these things extensively that I realize just how insane some of the stuff in the games I play is. But we're nearly there. Got the jungle roller things back here one last time. Ooh, careful. Break these boxes. Another archway up ahead there. Gotta love them archways, as I've talked about many, many times. Alright, break these boxes. And there we go. And whoop, checkpoint, and Nitro Nuke, which should give us 14 more. Yes, 150. Full 150 boxes. Now, if that isn't nuts, I don't know what is. I'll tell you what's nuts. Cashew nuts. That wasn't even a joke. I don't know what the hell I just said. Alright, there we go. Whoa, there we go. And boom. And you've got these interesting little metal staircases here. Completely pointless, but I rather like the look of them. It's pretty interesting. Anyway, and as we come up to the end here, there we have it. Even though there's lava and this whole cave looks really hot, I'm still breathing out ice. Still a neat touch though, the fact that you breathe out ice in these ice levels. Anyways, there we go, a gem for 155 boxes. 155, that is nuts. That is the highest box count in this entire game, and it's the highest box count in the entire Naughty Dog trilogy, so you should feel honored to be looking at that gigantic number 155. 31 boxes in the bonus, which is interesting, because there were 124 boxes in Snowbiz, and the difference between 124 and 155 is 31, so if you subtract the bonus from Cold Hard Crash, it has the same number of boxes as Snowbiz. Again, trivia, I do love my box count and gem-based trivia in these games. It's another reason I love them. Anyway, I will let Crash do his dance, considering how flippin' tricky that one is. I think he deserves it. But there we go, bloody hell. 2 levels in a row with 2 death routes that both involve some form of backtracking. This is where you know the game's getting hard. Whew. But now we come into Ruination, level number 19. You can probably pretty easily guess from the title what level type this is going to be. It's got its own little cool ruins themed little level entrance here. That's one thing I didn't talk about. Digging It doesn't really have its own sort of themed level entrance here. It's just sort of all rocky, like the general aesthetic of the Swamp Room, but you know, hey, whatever. Let's get on with Ruination. Just putting Cold Hard Crash behind us, alright? Just putting it behind us. I really don't even want to think about that ridiculousness from now on, in all honesty. Alright, so here we are, Ruination, level 19, the second Ruins level of the game, and the last one. There's only 2 Ruins levels, which is sort of a shame. I do rather like them. As you can see, it's raining. Nice little touch, and, well, that killed me. This is the only other level of the game besides Turtle Woods where it rains, so that's, yeah, pretty cool. So yes, there is a nitro hidden behind these boxes. I thought I was safe to belly flop them, but apparently not. You know what's very cool about the fact they put a nitro behind these 4 boxes? There's a box formation just like this in Road to Ruin with 5 boxes like this, except the box behind it is perfectly safe. This time they put a nitro there. Like, it's so ridiculous. Like, Naughty Dog, you cruel buggers. You cruel buggers. They teach you one thing and then just mess you up on the next thing. At least it's at the very start of the level, so you don't go back far. It's actually more funny than anything else. More funny than frustrating, because you don't go back very far for screwing it up. Anyway, this bit, you want to make sure you let these TNTs blow up, because if you go too far ahead, they won't blow up, and, you know, you'll get to the end with 1 missing box, and you'll be like, the hell. Yeah, I really like the rain. It fits the dark aesthetic of the Ruins levels really quite well. I do rather like this level. This level's definitely better than Road to Ruin, and not just because of the rain. I do actually enjoy this level a bit more. Anyway, again, an identical box formation to Road to Ruin. Last time they were just regular boxes. This time, nitros. Isn't that cute? Isn't that just the bee's knees, isn't it? Seriously, Naughty Dog, they started to get cruel with this Warp Room, didn't they? But, as you can see, there was a second gem for Ruination, and here it is, the green gem route. Jeez, haven't heard anything of the green gem since all the way back at the Eel Deal, level 10, but here it is, the green gem route. I haven't seen any gem routes since Sewer Later, back in level 12, but anyway, here it is, green gem route. It's actually possible to get onto this route without the green gem. You can actually do a glitched high jump from the checkpoint platform over there to this platform. It's quite tricky, glitched high jump. I've been able to pull it off, but not very consistently, usually only getting it like 1 in 5 times or something like that. But anyway, yeah, so that's a pretty interesting, curious fact. As you can see, we have more of the monkeys throwing their logs along here, and this is one really cool touch I like. The rain actually picks up. Oh, no, okay, alright, that's going to be tricky to get past. Yeah, but the rain actually picks up on the death route to, you know, add to the intensity along with the, you know, the death route music. So, I really appreciate that. Again, it's one of those small details that just fascinates me and just shows, you know, how much, like, love went into this game. And I'm not doing a very good job of this, am I? This is going to be a tricky one, I think. Getting past that gorilla, yeah, there isn't a lot of room there. I might be able to jump around him or jump on his head or something, but this is definitely looking like it could be potentially quite very challenging. And I was hoping for a break. Who was I fooling? Alright, let's try this one more time. Come on. Okay, wait for it. Alright, no, and I just walked off the edge. Well, isn't that fantastic? I'm amazing at this game. I am fantastic, just brilliant, gorgeous. Another synonym for very good. Insert very good synonym here. What's one I haven't said? Brilliant. Did I say brilliant? Splendid. Splendid's a fun word. I like splendid. Alright, see if we can just get over him. No. Okay, we're in him. We're inside him. We're not moving though. That's good. Can I get on him? Can I skid past him? Okay, I spun accidentally, but I died, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, I think I can get past him though. I've got to get inside him, like I was there, and then I've got a slight jump over him. Okay, so this is pretty stupid and ridiculous, but hey, this is this is what you have to deal with when you do no spin runs. Stupid and ridiculous. That's the way to describe the no spin runs in these games. Come on, oh come on! How did I get inside him last time? I jumped on top of him, didn't I? That's how I got inside him. Alright, at that time I was just trying to skid through him, which was a foolish move, a foolhardy move. This is the land of fools, of which I am the king of the fools. I am a knave. Knave is a fun word as well. I like knave. Very old-fashioned word. It sounds medieval. Alright, here we go. We're inside him again. Now this time, this time apparently he can kill us. Well, you know, that's a thing, it seems. Come on, mate. I just want to do this, please. Come on. Can't be that hard. How many attempts is it going to take me, you think? I'm betting it's going to take me 3 more attempts. No, 1 more attempt. We're gonna hope for 1 more attempt. Oh my god. I say 1 more attempt, and then literally 2 seconds later. Oh my god. They've given me a pity Aku Aku. That is a new feature in this game. That wasn't in Crash 1, but in Crash 2, to try and balance the difficulty a bit, if you die too much at 1 bit, they give you an Aku Aku. I don't need your pity game. How humiliating. Now I feel like a true fool for getting a pity Aku Aku. And now I feel like an even bigger fool for dying like that. That was so ridiculous. I've died 8 times here now. 8 times. Oh my god. I'm gonna start losing it, I think. Come on. This is doable. I know this is doable. It has to be doable. Okay. Oh, no. I might have been able to make it over there. Maybe I can get hit by the log in midair and try and make it over him. When I came into the level, I seriously wasn't expecting something this tricky. I think we'll have to start making cuts here, because this is probably going to take me a while. Or not. Got it on that attempt, so how's that for a Quinky Dink? I'm just glad that bit's over. That was way too annoying. Kind of hilariously annoying though, to be honest. Just getting stuck behind a gorilla and having to phase through him to get past. Anyway, yeah, we had some fire breathing guys there. And now we have to deal with forward scrolling log throwing sections. How lovely. Perceiving the depth, it's sort of tricky here. It's not great. And you can see the end of the bonus there as well. That's interesting. I like how close the bonus comes to the green gem route here. That's pretty cool. Also, the green gem was in the Lost City in Crash 1, and we have the green gem route here in Ruination, so I like that little throwback. Throwback of the green gem, you know, the green gem being involved in Ruins type levels. Anyways, let's get these Wumpa fruits, because why not? Hopefully this last monkey I have to deal with is not going to be annoying. Or gorilla. They are gorillas. I need to get my simian terminology correct. Alright, looks like I can just walk around this one. Oh, he pushed me a bit, but anyway, there we go. There's our gem on this little platform here, and then we go along here, and boom, boom, another green gem platform, and it takes me back to the start. So, how's that? Oh, I thought I might fall off the edge there. And we're actually quite close to the end of the level here. As you can see, there's the Nitro Nuke, and I got the crystal and all that. So, but I'm actually going to kill myself so that I can get both gems in one run here, because I don't want to go to the end of the level and get this crystal and gem back and then have to replay the entire level for the box gem, when I can just kill myself, take myself back to this checkpoint, and then go from there, you know? It's the easiest way of doing it, really. But anyway, with that, we're up to that bonus that we saw getting so close to the green gem route, which makes physical sense, because the green gem route went off to the right there, and this is going off to the right here, so yeah. Much like Road to Ruin, it takes a while for the platform to get to the bonus, though. Anyway, this is what I was afraid of, actually. I thought so. Yeah, I think this is a forced spin. I don't really think there's any way around this, because you can't belly flop these from this height. I could do a glitched high jump up there, but again, that requires spinning, so either way, you know, I'm kind of screwed. Yeah, this is tricky. Come on, can we... Oh! I don't know how I did that, but apparently we're not going to have to force spin here, because apparently it is actually possible to okay, there we go. Alright, well, I did not know that was possible. I literally did not know you could belly flop at a height of 4. That's pretty damn interesting, I must admit. And I'll have to do it again on this one. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and then this one I don't have to worry about, because I can get right on top from here. And then whoosh. I'm actually pretty surprised that I don't have any forced spins in this bonus round. I'm pretty happy about that. That's left me feeling a little bit more optimistic compared to how I was feeling before, what with the old gorilla in the green gem route. But anyway, here we go. I didn't mention the flashes of lightning as well that accompany the rain. There wasn't any lightning in Turtle Woods, was there? So again, and it fits the overcast, dark feel of the level. So yeah, I really like it. Love the atmosphere in Ruination. And there we go, last set of boxes. Most boxes in any bonus round in the entire game here. 49 boxes. And we can't see the green gem route from here, but trust me, we saw it just off to the right there. Anyway, yeah, 49 boxes. That's actually more than half the boxes there are in this entire level. In fact, it's close to 2/3. It's not too far off 2/3. It's not too far off 2/3. No, I can't really do the approximation of the mathematics in my mental mind. Mental mind, that's a kind of redundant phrase, isn't it? I was trying to think of something really clever to say, and then it was just like mental mind. Like, yeah, that makes any sense. Anyway, D4. And again, we got these rotating, fire-breathing heads of doom. But they're not too much to worry about. The bonus and the green gem routes are definitely the trickiest part. Green gem route? Green gem route is the trickiest part of this level. The main part isn't too bad, really. Except maybe this bit. Your perception can mess with you a little bit on these rotating pillars. I've definitely seen people and other Let's Plays having a little bit of trouble with them, but yeah, they're not so bad for me now that I'm used to it. But anyway, this is where we left off on the green gem route. You remember the green gem platform dropped us off right there. And so we're back at where the nitrogen nuke was. So how's that for convenience? We're actually very close to the end of the level here. Hit that. And that's 83. And 84 is actually the last box of the level. This is the only level in the game where the final box is a checkpoint for each thing. And we have one more log throwing guy. Interestingly enough, the only log throwing guy on the main route of either of the Ruins levels. All the other log throwing guys are on the death route in Road to Ruin, the green gem route here in Ruination. But hey, anyway. Looks like the rain has actually picked up a bit here at the end of the level. Again, nice touch to, add to the intensity as you go through the level. But anyway, there we go. Our gem for 84 boxes. We can't really see the big tall tower of the end of the level here as much as you can in Road to Ruin, but hey, whatever. Here's another interesting thing. There is actually a hole in the back here, and you can see out into the silhouetted Ruins background and the overcast sky. So, like, that is just so cool to me, because you couldn't really do it in other levels, because in other levels, the building is sort of placed, in the middle of like a dense sort of area, whereas here in the Ruins levels, it's sort of perched up on like a tower, so you can actually, look out over the view, and I just find it really cool that they actually went to the effort of removing a part of the wall there, which isn't usually removed, and showing off that we are still within the world of the level. I really like it. Again, it's just these little things that really appeal to me. I very much enjoy and appreciate that. Anyway, 84 boxes, 5 less than the 89 that was in Road to Ruin, but both in the 80s. And I believe they're the only 2 levels in the whole game that have box counts in the 80s, so how's that for another quinky dink? And there we go. Crystal, clear gem, and a special clear gem. 3 levels in a row now that have had 2 clear gems in them. That's pretty nuts. We've had to deal with a lot of difficult stuff in this warp room, haven't we? From the crazy testings of hanging out, where we had to figure out if there was a forced spin there, to digging it, to backtracking with the bees I can't spin, the cold hard crash giving me just general trouble with backtracking through the death route, now to Ruination having them damn gorillas, and unfortunately things aren't going to get much better, because the next level we're entering is actually possibly the worst level in the whole warp room for the no spin run. This is the ultimate challenge of this game when it comes to no spin run. This is actually the one level of this game which I've attempted no spin run before, and this level is actually the inspiration for me starting the no spin run in the first place, going back to Crash 1. Because this level is crazy without the spin. Behaving, you can see it's got a crystal, it's got 2 gems. You can probably guess from the level name what type it's going to be.